Welcome back to GG Haven. My name is Div, and today we have Kenpachi versus Kirito here to figure out if the Kenpachi upgrades were actually pretty good. With me, I have Adrian Blank and Luigi Squeegee. So we're gonna just dive straight into it. So what do you guys think? Do you think Kenpachi got what he needed, or does he need a little more?
I think it's tough because of course it's like it's a more consistent impact for Toshiro because that's what it was missing in the first set. You had to get your impacts from Shinji and it's only when played, but now you have a Kenpachi that always has impact and now also has double damage too if it's over a 4. The raid card is over 4 cost, so it pushes the damage better for Toshiro. But the only thing I have a problem with this deck is your 4K. You always your low bodies are not big enough to contest your opponent when they have a full board of 4Ks.
Got it. So you end up losing some of your key pieces sometimes.
Yeah. I know Squeegee plays green too, so I'm curious what his thoughts are too.
I think the upgrades are actually pretty decent. That new Toshiro is actually really good. And same thing with...
What does he do?
That's the one where I believe you can go searching for another Toshiro in Sideline, or am I thinking of a different card?
Yeah, so basically it's if you have 6 or more other total 13 core guard squads, you can sideline a card from your hand to get a Toshiro from your sideline.
Yeah, and that alone just makes this insanely good in case you... lose a Toshi early game to a special from life. You can just bring it back. So it's pretty good card for this upgrade. And same thing with that new what's her name? Yachiru?
Ikaku.
No, the Yachiru. Sideline the Yachiru to give a Kenpachi damage +1 or impact. So
So here we're just seeing the usual Kirito Asuna swapping shenanigans, where we raided the Kirito and then did the when played effect to switch both the Asunas so I could give the 4K Asuna impact. But it's just a super fast deck. We wanted to face it against Kenpachi because it's a high defensive kind of deck. So kind of I would say not high defensive, but a more hit hard kind of deck. So we wanted to see how it would phase against it.
Yeah, I thought the freezing would be enough, but I have a lot of active triggers in my green deck. I think green general has a lot of active triggers. Those 2 cards are active triggers. I rely a lot on my life.
This is a big turn.
Yeah. Here's a stun because I have to come up. Here I did a mistake. I thought that the Asuna was a raid card, so I should have stunned the Kirito.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Because that can be raided over and remove the stun.
that's okay though, because you froze that Asuna, so that Kirito will have to swap with another frozen person. So it's not that bad of a misplay, but yeah, it probably would have been better.
But yeah, I just didn't want it to be because the only way to get over Toshiro's freeze is to raid over it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I try to generally pick targets that are already rated or can't be rated on, just so it's easier for me to survive the next turn.
Honestly, from this angle, it looks like it's rated, to be honest, with that shadow below.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the background. They have, look right there. They look so similar on a
Fair
webcam.
enough.
It's tough sometimes, but yeah. See, double raise here.
Oh, but double raise.
Yeah. I even asked me this. I even asked. I was like, I thought that was a raid. Yeah. So if I stunned the Kirito, I would have taken a little less damage.
But yeah. Well, it's a very quick game at this point, but I still think,
You're an active trigger.
That's a good active trigger.
Yeah, see, now I have to block the 4K.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, the Lisbeth in the back also helps me mill, which is one of the weaknesses of this blue Kirito Asuna is kind of card draw. So it kind of helps sometimes just milling.
Here's one of the new cards I've edited. It's
Oh, the Sergeant.
At the start of your turn, you place the top card of this rated card to your sideline, nullify impact, and when played, draw 2 cards. And it's 4K.
Wow.
The reason why I put in this deck because you're spewing so many bodies out because you need to get to 6, or a lot of your things that require you having 6 or more, you tend to have less cards in your hand. So being able to draw more cards is very useful for this deck.
And you also did the when played Toshi thing that we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
Exactly.
Wow, this is an explosive turn from you, my friend.
Yes, this deck can actually come back very
Yeah.
well because of its tools. That's a raid. No, that's,
Raid, yeah, it's a raid.
man, you're finding all your raids.
Yeah.
I know.
New Kenpachi hasn't been seen yet.
Yeah.
yeah. I think off that 2-draw, I think I found one.
That's I have one impact where you have 2 life, so
Yeah.
and you have a nullify impact, so I'm in a little dire situation here because I'm expecting you to raid on that Kenny, unrated Kenny, on one of the 2 Kenpachis on top, so
Yeah, that's the dangerous part. Because, like, the other part of Kenpachi's raid is if it's raided over a 4 cost, and it loses in battle, or... Yeah, if it loses in battle, I believe, or by hit by an event card from hand, you can sideline a card from your hand, and then the bottom card would still survive. So you just take the top rated card away.
I also noticed if you forgot to unfreeze your backline.
No, I froze it.
yeah, he froze it last turn, so it's fine.
Oh, he froze it. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I froze it because I had 6 more other. Yeah, because I have 6 more other. Yeah.
That's why one of the Asuna is technically frozen.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. That's why he nullify impacted it.
Ooh, the active.
Ooh.
I have a lot of actors. That's why I'm kind of like taking risks because like I'm okay. I can win next turn because I know I have impact for that Kenpachi and I know I have another raid Kenpachi.
Oh, and the special, yeah.
Yeah, this special is kind of unique. It's a 3k or lower, but if you have a Kenpachi or a Yuchido in your sideline, it's 5.
Wow, and that's the Kenpachi. So tell me how does the Kenpachi get its full potential? Like what needs to be met?
Yeah, so it needs to be a 5 cost or lower, the raid target, and then you get all of its abilities of when played 1k and double damage, and if it loses in battle or to an event card, you can sideline the card from hand to save the bottom card.
Oh my
god,
It was a special final, so
yeah,
if
that hurts so much.
I know.
Like if I did it, I figure like if I did it the other way, I just Toshi first and then save my Kenpachi at the end. I don't know if it would. I think it. Yeah, I don't think it would make a difference.
I'm really trying to search.
No tit.
Didn't see anything.
I know you have one raid.
Yes, I think.
I'm live that you can. Oh, this one here it is.
Yeah, that's the only one. I do swap it because I need that extra swing for both here.
Just to correct you, Agent, it's 4 or more, not 5 or more. It's 4 or more.
Oh yeah.
It's 4 or more, not 5 or less.
I thought I said 4 or more.
For the, no, you said 5 or less.
Oh okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's 4. Yeah, 4 or more. Yeah, can I protect my impact?
Of course. I think you have game here now. Just swing and you win.
Because I have guaranteed impact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, AP draw.
I was like, I need to. Even there's no other way because he's my only 4k. Like even the Elizabeth I think is a 3k.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like my bodies there are 2k and a 25. They're not enough to like get through.
Ooh, the special.
Ooh, special.
So yeah, I had to special it just in case.
Oh.
And how often does that happen?
Yeah, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god. Oh my god, a final into a final.
And then you have guaranteed impact because that Austin was in the back. You swapped them.
Yeah,
So like, there's nothing I could do. Like I can't believe that happened.
I know.
I still can't believe it.
I know. It's crazy.
Like that's why I'm taking so long to accept this life hit because I'm like, how did I lose this game? I was like, I can't think. I was in disbelief, man.
Yeah, he's the list. But I think if you saw more of the raid Kenpachis, it would have been a little different.
Yeah.
But hey, if it wasn't for the finals,
I know
That's
that's
it.
true.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see I only play 3 Bankais in this deck
Oh wow.
because I wanted to fit in more bodies because I need 6 or more others to activate a lot of these effects, and then I have the 2 Shinjis just because it's another way to rest a card. So potentially you could like Shinji, and then rest one of their 4Ks or 3Ks or higher, and then it becomes active, and then you can raid again. You can raid with the Toshi to rest another card.
I just noticed it's 46 triggers in this deck, eh? You have 46 triggers.
I have a lot of, and most of them, I think half of them are like active triggers.
You're also missing 2 colors. Why? Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I opted not to do with colors.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because
Well, give us a reasoning.
the reason why is because this deck, you play a lot of your bodies already, so you don't have a lot of like lower ends in your hand most of the time.
That's true.
Because you're trying to get to 6 or others, you're always throwing down the small ones because that's what you can afford, right? So that's why I'm like, I don't think the color trick is that great for this deck in particular because of that requirement.
True.
Yeah. You also run the Shinji, and I really don't like the Shinji. The 4-2, the 2 AP and his abilities are just not worth it in my opinion.
What does he do again?
So he has 2 effects. You can either go within the front line, you can choose up to 2 cards with 2k or less BP, but they have to be equal, and you can sideline them. And then if it's and then the other one is rest one of your opponent's 3k or higher to active this character. So that part you can play in the back, and then his effect will go off. But since he's a 4k, you kind of want to put him in the front because he's a 4k. That's why I put him in the deck, because he's the only other 4k.
Yeah, especially if you can attack with him immediately, right? 4k attack in this game, as we know, is pretty good.
That's also a weakness of this deck too, because a lot of my 4Ks are not I can't add in the hand. It's just my raids. The Kenpachi's inactive. The Sanjin is an add to hand, but it's only 2 of. And then the Shinji's a draw card, and then so is the 4-2 Kenpachi as well.
Kenpachi.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, once the binder collection comes out, you get a new Toshi and a new Kenpachi, right? So it becomes better.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
I can mix things up.
Yeah.
For sure.
You pretty much, in my opinion, would remove the Shinji and put the new Kenpachi, and then get rid of the Sajin and put the new Toshi. In my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Well, that's it, folks. This is our game of Kenpachi versus Kirito Asuna. We're going to be bringing more deck plays soon. We'll also be bringing some Riftbound content soon, so stay tuned on our channel. And as one of our long lost buddies would say, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.